After finishing top 4, you drop Illy, you bring in Dan Ghosty, but it looks like this team still has a lot of room for improvement.
A lot of room for improvement. To be honest, in that series, I almost feel like we have to act like it didn't happen, especially with some of the performances out of Dashy specifically. That is just a player that it is very rare and far in between that he has respawns that don't go his way.
He put up 5 kills game 3. That's never going to happen again, right?
I didn't want to say it. My bad. I didn't want to say it, but yeah, 5 kills in 3 rounds of control is just not really heard of in CL history, so we doubt we see that again today. But maybe just some of the teamwork wasn't there in this series, to be honest, against Toronto Ultra. I feel like they were simply a little bit outclassed, and hopefully we see a little bit more from Dan Ghosty.
Yeah, listen, in Call of Duty, all these teams are good. Sometimes you're going to show up and you're going to get bopped. It just happens. But championship teams don't get smoked like that, and I think that's where the big criticism is coming from. You can see some of their KDs versus Ultra Heroes, just a smoke show aside from that game 2. And even in that game 2, like, they got come back down 4 rounds in a row. So for Optic, it's your top 4. You're fighting for a championship. You were right there, and now it just feels like you're starting from scratch once again. Now, keep in mind, this is still no bottom of the barrel team. They're still going to be competing for top 4. They are just not in championship form like they look at the last major.
And it's one of those teams that we can't be lenient on, right? Because they place top 4, they make that roster change. Their search and destroy is obviously struggling now, and I feel like Optic Texas just haven't given themselves that room to breathe, that room to get the practice in, to feel out the squad for longer than a couple of weeks. So I hope to see a big turnaround from them today.